So here we are, live at Marula Medical, and we have Connie Cross over here who's going to be starting to play in a minute to help people relax for their blood draw. And we're going to walk through the office here backwards for a little bit. Hope I don't bump anything. Maybe say hi to my dear friend Robert, who's getting ready to draw some blood. He always does a great job. And we're going to step into one of the rooms now and talk about stress. Stress and phone notifications. Did you get a notification for this, by the way, saying that John is live? Well, we get notifications all day long, and I don't think they're actually wrong or bad. Phones are wonderful, and the people who design them is great. But do you ever feel stressed when you get them? A lot of people did. They did a study, and they took 30 people who were professionals and had them, well, they asked them to actually turn off your phones for, 1 week, which nobody could do and no one can agree to. What do they say about us? We're so connected to our phones. Well, it's not always a bad thing. So they had them do it for, instead, actually a day, 24 hours without a phone or without notifications, but you could keep your phone. What did they find out? Well, the results were that they actually began to feel less stressed and more productive in their jobs. Now, why was it? Well, here's what happens with our brains. When we are trying to focus on one thing, we can center our mind and our intention and able to get that thing done. But when we have so many notifications popping up one after another, what happens is that we become very distracted more and more, and we can't actually concentrate on one thing. It affects our memory and leads to overall stress because we're never actually able to shut our brain down, never able to hit that reboot button or reset button in our mind, so we don't feel like we have a break. But what do we do? I mean, I don't think it's possible that we actually stop using our phones completely. I don't think we could even do that. And the people who did the study, they said the same thing. I can't turn off my phones all day. No way, no more notifications. I have to work. But what you can do is find balance with it. Take a look at what are the notifications you really need and what are the ones you don't. And when do you need them? I think that's the main thing. When I talked to my friends about it, and me and my good friend Sarah, we were joking about it earlier, we get so many during the day, but which ones are actually necessary and important? That's the thing we want to decide. Another thing you can do is even just take breaks during the day. 10 minutes here, 30 minutes there, maybe an afternoon. Go crazy, go 24-hour period without it, and see what actually happens. Then you may get some good results. But there's another thing that's more important too, that I think I really want to share with everybody is, the idea of getting back to the deeper question is the why. So there was a great book that came out a long time ago, and I wanted to share it with you. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. And I think Simon Sinek uses well in his book, Find Your Why. And the purpose of the book says that if you find your why, you can go through any what. You can concentrate on anything. You can get anything done. You can manage any challenge in the world. So what is your why? What is it that's most important to you? Because I think many times we forget. We get caught up and we chase notifications all day. We chase emails. We chase our texts, our tweets, all these different things. Well, what is it when you woke up that morning that you really want to do and get done? And if we keep that in our minds, then we're actually going to be able to decide on what's the most important for us and which notifications to turn on, which to turn off, and how important they really are. So in a little while, I may have Preeti come in and join us too. She found a study on people who are doing yoga to help them reduce their stress and detox from the phone. Pretty interesting stuff. So we'll talk to you in a little while, but for now, find your why. What's the most important thing you do when you wake up in the morning? And take some time away from notifications. See how you feel.